Hello everyone, my name's Lindsay. In this video I'm going to practice drawing a tiger. Okay, so let's start off with just drawing a general boxed area of the tiger I'm going to draw. So it'll be in this square here where I'm going to draw the head, and then so the nose will come down about there, and the other side about there. That's the widest parts of the nose. Then the ears start pretty much exactly the same spot where the width of the nose is, and they go to about there, the widest point. And then underneath the nose we have the fur of the body. We just come down a bit, come in a bit for the chest, and over this side pretty much goes from way up near the ear. We'll have some slowly taper off over there. Could even be a bit higher actually, just to, because my page is a bit longer than the actual my page is a little bit longer than the actual picture we have up there. Just get rid of that line there. Okay, so you don't really need to rub those lines out, but just for neatness there. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the ear, actually the part between the ears. So there's a arched line between the ears. So the ear starts in a bit actually, so I'll just go from about there to about there. Will be this arched part for the head. Just a little, like a arch there, the head of the tiger. And the ears, nice little loop from about here, and it comes down a bit lower to about, it's kind of on a angle like that. And it goes around like that. So goes up and over like that. On there, and on the other side there to about here. So that from this curly part here, up around like that, and then pretty much goes straight up and around. Okay, so we've got two ears there. It's full of lovely fur, so you can just do a little bit of shading there to be darker on the top part than on the bottom part. So be shading a little bit just on the top part there. Just use the side of your pencil, make that top part there a little bit darker, and a little bit darker just around here as well, just about there, and in here a little bit of dark spots in there. Okay, From there, we'll come out again. It's kind of went a little bit too far there. But I'm actually going outside the box there, but that's okay. It's a little bit more than the box. Just get the overall shape of the head here. Do on the side of my pencil, so I'm not going in too much there. So that's just the outside of the fur. Okay, a little bit further, another layer there of stripes and things. Okay, so we'll start off back up. Top of the head, just do a little line there between the ears, some stripes up there. These will come all the way down to maybe like a triangle between the ears there. Spot about there. And this is like pretty much dark all the way up here. Darker here. Have a lot, and it ends in like a line here. It goes between the ears. And these lines go out again. Kind of spread out this way, that way. Again, some lines here and there. Okay. Might even want to do another little part here just to show the curvature of the nose here. Just go around a bit there. Alright, looks a little bit like an eyebrow, some of these stripes here. Over here, an eyebrow stripe there. And so where this little curvy part there, I'll go down a little bit. So this will be kind of the eyeball area. It's kind of pointing to the eyeball. Pretty much perfect circles there for the eyeball. Trying to draw a circle there. Circle there. And on the other side as well. Just under that little part there. Go in a bit. Try and get them. So where that nose was, went up. Yeah, pretty much there. Yep. And with the other line where you did before with the nose, the widest part of the nose, that will be also actually on this side. It's where the outside of the eye. So line up these lines here to be the outside of the eye. So on the inside of this line, you can bring it up a bit more. Just under that little line there, go in a bit. Yeah, so somewhere around there. Make sure they're pretty much level, and do another circle out there. Okay, so we've got two eyes there. It's interesting little the lines for the eye. So one line sort of goes from here at an angle onto the nose there a bit, like that sort of angle, 45 degrees angle onto the nose there. The other one is pretty much horizontal, so it's kind of coming off over this way. On this particular line. And then we kind of go up. that. Again on this side, goes out and forms another bit of a line like that with the stripes. That's like a vertical stripe there on the side. Let's move it up a bit closer so you can see. That's how it's looking so far. Okay, and then we'll put this little dot in the middle of the eye, looking straight at us basically, right, a little bit closer to the top. Put it there, and on this side, just about there. Okay, make these a little bit thicker on the bottom side of the line of the eye than the top. So it's kind of this one is kind of wrapping around the nose a bit. Line here. On this side, a thick line there. This will wrap kind of into the nose there a little bit as well. So the top of the eye, down like that. Quite interesting getting these the details of the stripes there. It's quite beautiful. Line stripes. Alright, a few stripes under the eye as well. Okay, another one just coming down from here, curling in a bit. You can spend a lot of time on these stripes. So then I'll just go down to, so this part here is like the bottom of the face, center there. So again, triangle with the eyes there, down to nose areas about there, or a bit lower actually. Getting the proportions is quite important, so just do a rough sketch of where I think it will be. So it comes down, curves in around about there, under, up, down, around, yeah, it's about there. So it little line there under the nose. Just try and, so like the distance between the eye and the ear, bottom of the ear, again similar distance, come in there to there, and again from there to about the top. That'll be the top of the nose, I think. Yeah. About there. I'm going to say there. And so from there, that point just there, we will come down in a little bit from the bottom of the eye, and we'll go up a little bit, down, up, and around again. So it goes up, down, up, down. Now you might want to rub out a couple of those little other dots you did. Try not to rub out too much though, because it will smudge. Smudges don't look very good. I rarely rub out. I rarely use an eraser actually, but I have in this case. Alright, so this is a little bit of a... This nose here, it comes in a little bit like that faded line there. In the picture, the actual nose is pink. This part here is pink. So we'll come in from there. Let's go in there a little bit. So that's how I've done the nose there. We just had to pause that because my phone played up. I just had to transfer some of the memory. It was getting a bit full. Okay, so back to the drawing. So I've just finished the nose, as you can see there. Looks a little bit like a love heart, doesn't it? So I've got this nose here, and just go down from the nose a bit. A light little line there, and it'll come out about like that. On the other side as well. Like that. Hard to see at this stage. And then it's a bit hard to see exactly what it does, because it's like a black hair is here. Looks a bit like it goes like that. Bit of black hair under there. And then it just curls around. So go out from here, out from the top of the nose, go across to about there. Actually, to the width, yeah, to about the end of the eye, level with the end of the eye there. The top of the nose, just do a bit of a curve going from that angle there. Pretty much go straight down, curves around there. Okay, so it curves around. Like that. We'll actually go in a bit from there. So these you can do like little dotty lines. That's where the whiskers come out of, these dots here. Go around a bit like that. This one can come away from under there. Again, just some little dots going around. And something like that, just to get the kind of like lines, kind of like dots. It's in the middle between dots and lines there. Okay, so it's coming down from the eye, curls around, blends in like that. There's a couple of little, you can do little vertical lines there, just on the side of the nose kind of thing. Over here as well, that's where they get a few little vertical lines around there. The nose is basically like an orange. There's no stripes on this tiger's nose. It's just like an orange hair, slightly shaded in there a little bit. So I'm just going to do a light little shading. It's actually going upwards a bit. I mean, it looks like it's in this kind of. If I go with the flow of the hair, goes around down the side of the nose there a bit. That kind of little bit darker in the middle part there. Just the graphite, look at the graphite of the pencil does make a nice, a little bit similar to the softness of the fur there. It's quite good to do it with the graphite pencil. Alright. And so then from there, then there comes in the more intricate part. Well, I'm not going to spend too much time doing the stripes, but so you can basically, I'll do one from here, coming down around here. Some bigger ones. Big stripe here. Just beautiful big black stripes. Goes up there under the nose there. I mean the ear, under the ear. Goes up there a bit. Just try and get some of the hair kind of texture of the hair around here a bit. Some of these whiskers will go quite far. Quite long whiskers really. Some go up here. Most of them are kind of over this area a bit. So, on the other side, they're probably a lot neater than the ones I'm doing anyway. Okay, so get some whiskers in there. A bit more shading up the top there. Stripes over this side. Alrighty, this hair here is mostly white around there. It's just a faint shading around there because it's mostly white there. Hair will go under this round part here. It'll come out a bit. Just go pretty much from there. And on this side as well. Basically where the head starts, from around there. With a little bit of a chin here as well. Haven't done the chin yet. So the chin will go bit like down a bit. And then, yeah, just a bit like that. Okay, that's basically that's the majority of the head of the tiger there done. And it's just a matter of doing some stripes. So I just use the side of the pencil there. Some of it V's out like that. Wraps around the neck there. Black under the stripe, under the head there, and shoulder lines a bit. Sometimes there's double lines. I'm just guessing what's back here because can't see that far back on the picture, but that's about it. And then just make the line for the body there. Go up. And then just make that a little bit more in depth, in detail there. This one's probably better if I do lines like that rather than the jagged line. There we go. Okay. So my tiger's, the picture of this tiger is probably a little bit bit bigger in scale than the picture. It's a bit difficult to get to scale sometimes. This is all white, fluffy hair around here. And he's got a few spots on his chin actually, so just under here, where it goes in like that. the darker part there. There's a few little spotty bits under there. Okay, a few little final touches there, and you're almost finished. Well, you could spend a lot more time doing the intricate details of the hair. That's not really what I'm doing this video for, but it's basically just show how I would attempt to sketch the tiger, the beautiful tiger. Even just make this nose a little bit around out like that as well. A little bit out like that. Hooks around a bit there. So some of this facial hair is white, some of it's like orange, or the so you'd have fun colouring it in as well. I'll just shade it a little bit darker where it's orange. This top part here is all orange. A bit of black hair over the top there. And try and get the curvature of the nose a bit better. The ears, curvature of the ear a bit better. Picking up there a little bit. Some hairs coming out of the ear. Let's rub out that square that I did initially. I guess the orange hair around here will actually cause the white to stand out more. The face, outer hair of the face is all white. This is all more orange along here. Under the chest, under the stomach, there's all white. So it kind of goes orange to about, yeah, well, the top back part's orange and underneath is white. I want to smudge it a little bit with your finger there. I used to think it's not good because I thought it was lead, but actually they're not. Even though they're called lead pencils, they're not actually lead, it's graphite, which is not dangerous. Okay, and once again, to contrast the tiger with the rest of the page, you might want to colour in the outer part of the tiger, just to make the white hair of the tiger contrast with the rest of the page there. And the more detail you can do with the hair, my hair is not very detailed there, but the more in depth you can get the little hairs, the better it'll look. Okay, so just do a basic shading outside. Rub it in with my finger a bit. Not the best idea to do this if you don't have a sink handy, but yeah, as soon as I do this, I'll just wash my hands under the sink. Or you may even want to use a tissue to do it. But there we go. That's the this is my tiger. Hope you liked it. Thanks for watching.